Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer and welcome to your daily silver stacking video. Thank you for tuning in. Stackers, I really need your help. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a nice comment down below. Share the video. You definitely want to be subscribed because we're doing my 50,000 subscriber giveaway very, very soon. We're only like 50 subs away. But liking the video and leaving a comment definitely helps the YouTube algorithm push this video in front of other stackers. And this video is important. We're talking about how stagflation could actually be pushing silver prices higher in the fourth quarter of 2021, like so many people predicted. I mean, the Silver Institute, Goldman Sachs, Citibank, all talking about $30, $40, $50 silver by the end of 2021. People called them crazy after silver crashed. But what if I was to tell you that they're already correct? $50 silver in 2021 is already here. We're not talking about spot price, folks. But if you want to go buy an American Eagle on Amazon or other places, you have to pay $50. So if someone is walking down the street and asks, how much did you pay for that coin in your hand? And you said $50, what would they think the price of that coin is worth? How much would that coin be worth? $50. But what if you were to tell them, yeah, the coin's $50, but spot price is $22? Would they, in their right mind, think, oh, well, then that coin is worth $22? No. $50. Because that's what you have to pay for the physical price. And that's because silver is scarce. You don't see huge premiums with gold because gold isn't scarce. Spot price is detached from the real price of silver. So $50 silver is already here, ladies and gentlemen, even though spot price is $22. But anyways, we're going to be going into a lot of stuff today. It's going to be pretty controversial. You know, that's my middle name. I love talking about this type of stuff because I like looking at both sides of the coin. I love that you guys also support the channel and love when I make videos. I just want to thank you all for the amount of support for my last video, for me coming back from my little 5-day hiatus because I had a mental breakdown. I lost my mind and I just couldn't make videos. But I'm back. I'm back better than ever. And we're just going to kick this thing in full gear. So the link to this article will be in the description. Also, if you want to invest into a crypto backed by physical gold, check out GSX Gold Secured Currency. The link's in the description. The coins are 4 pennies. 4 pennies. But they mine the gold out of the ground themselves. They have mining sites all over the world. They post the geological reports. It's revolutionary. You can actually redeem the coins for physical gold as well. I mean, the coin is like 4 months old. I can't imagine how much it'll be worth in a year or two from now. So if you want to invest into something that I'm heavily invested into, links in the description. You don't want to miss it. Trust me. It's way bigger than what I just said as well. There's a lot going for it. Huge project, Apollo FinTech. I'm so excited for it. GSX, link is in the description, even if you want a 3% bonus. So, stagflation. This is what is going to top the year off. The holidays coming up, right? We got the holidays coming up. We got a lot of stuff coming up. I mean, left, right, front, center, up, down, middle, sideways. We have FOMC, dollar index. We have China. We have so many different things that are just going to be pushing and pulling silver left, right, front, and center. And we even have this global energy crisis, which intensifies the natural gas price surge to record highs. Suddenly, stagflation has returned as a dominant market risk, casting a shadow over the economic recovery from the pandemic. So, wow. You can already see the direction this video is going. It's going to be talking a lot about, you know, the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs. Transparency is key. Context matters. But I'm also going to be diving into another article looking more from the chart analytical perspective because that's also important. Mixing in a little bit of what's happening in the economy and the charts is the best way to get the most accurate assumption or guesstimation of where silver prices are headed, right? Because numbers don't lie, but we also are going to be seeing what's affecting the numbers from this article. So, the risk of stagflation scenario of slowing global growth and rising prices across the board is enough for traders and policymakers to take serious note of. Throughout September, the prospect of the world's leading central bank moving more aggressively to stamp out inflation pushed silver prices to their lowest level since July 2020. However, as traders know, when something goes on sale, you have to buy it. Despite the near-term volatility, many traders remain bullish on silver in the long term due to its role as a hedge against inflation, but more importantly, because they expect the global green energy transition will eventually drive up demand for the precious metals. Growing demand for clean energy and electric vehicles will make silver an essential commodity similar to its peers such as copper, palladium, lithium, nickel, and uranium, all of which have surpassed multi-year highs in recent months. So silver is just next up, waiting in line. Silver has a habit of lagging behind the rest of the commodities complex for extended periods of time, but once it gets going, it really gets going. I mean, I call it gold on steroids. It takes a little longer, and that's also because it's tied into a monetary metal, unlike the other one, copper, palladium, lithium, nickel, that's not a monetary metal. Gold and silver is more of a monetary metal. So yes, silver is incorporated with these industrial, types of metals, but there is this push and pull with gold and silver. So it's there's a lot going on with it. Call it the devil's metal. I call it gold on steroids, gold's little brother. Regardless, silver is the new gold. Silver has a habit of lagging behind. Historically, silver has a well-documented track record of staging spectacular comebacks when you least expect it, with prices currently in significantly oversold territory, ultimately suggests silver fortunes could be about to turn. Where are prices heading next? Well, they're about to show in this commodity report. Now, I'm not going to show this video because I want to do the video justice. If you want to watch this video, click the link and watch it. Because if I show it on my channel, then I'm kind of taking away the views that he could be getting. And that's not fair to him because he put, he made this video. He put the time and energy in. And if I just show it, then that's kind of like stealing his views. So I recommend you click on the link and watch the video. He's going to be talking about the silver price forecast. Phil Carr, great. I love the way he thinks. I love how he explains things. Very, very smart, very sharp-minded. He'll explain it perfectly, but I do want to dive into this second article as well. And by the way, I want you to participate. After you like the video, after you leave a nice comment, share the video on Wall Street Silver, the Silver Forum, or wherever. I also want you guys to let me know what you think silver is going to be doing in the fourth quarter. What are the holidays going to be like? Are you going to be taking advantage of the Cyber Monday, Black Friday deals that come out? I definitely am, because that is when the new 2022 pandas will be out. The beautiful thing about pandas are they come out at the end of the previous year. So 2022 pandas will be out in 2021 before Black Friday. So that means every year I buy all my pandas for a very, very good discount, for a very good deal. And that's just a beautiful thing. You can't do that with any other coins. Most coins come out after, December or even early into January. So that's one perk if you are a panda collector like me. But anyways, the silver price forecast. Silver markets continue to look for direction. It's kind of what it's saying, We're just trying to figure out which way it's going to go. And there's so many push and pull factors that it could go this way or both ways. And there's no stability. There's no type of grounding to show, okay, now we're in a bull market, or now we're really, it's all up in the air. And that's why you can't focus on the day-to-day prices, or you'll drive yourself insane. The silver market has gone back and forth during the course of the trading session Monday, as we continue to see a lot of choppy behavior just below the $23 level. Silver markets have been very noisy during the trading session on Monday as continue to struggle just below the $23 level, an area that has been difficult multiple times. This being said, the market giving back so much of the gains on Friday suggests that there is a lot of selling pressure above. Furthermore, you should also pay attention to the fact that even though we had the jobs number throw the silver market straight up in the air, it sold off just as quickly. I mean, and that's so true. I mean, just because some good news pops up and it's all fine and dandy, within the next week that's blown over and something else crazier is happening, that it's the new thing. Speculation, ladies and gentlemen. The day and age of silver being fundamental off supply and demand is over, unfortunately. But all we can do is adjust and adapt. We can kick, scream, whine, pout all we want. But what is that going to do? We can, as investors, make strategic decisions based off information, using this information, knowing that there is speculation, to then tweak our strategy to our advantage. That's what investors do. Gamblers just throw money at something, hope it sticks with the odds against them. Investors make sure the odds are in our favor. Just like GSX. I mean, the coins are 4 pennies. The company is doing stuff that nobody in their right mind ever thought of. That's investing. I'm investing to the idea, right? That's not gambling. That's investing, because I see where the coin is right now. I see where the coin is headed, what they're doing, and they have been doing everything. That's investing. Gambling would be looking at some random crypto that's just like Dogecoin, just a meme coin that there's nothing that the coin's doing, and people are just going to try to just short squeeze it. That's gambling. Investing is looking at a project, looking at what they're doing, looking at why, looking at the white paper. It is on Coinbase, right? GSX is listed on Coinbase. It is on CoinMarketCap. It is legit. They have been posting everything. You got to look at things from that perspective. You got to look forwards. Investors are investing into the project. Just like silver, we're investing into silver because we see there's a silver shortage. We see that we're going to need more and more silver. We see that silver's cheap, and it won't be cheap for much longer, and that's why we're investing into that idea. Same with real estate. You're not looking at the house right then. You're investing into that property because you can see the neighborhood starting to blossom. They're building schools, building shopping centers, so then the property value of that house will go up over time. You're investing into the thought of it. When you look at this chart, the $22 level, of course, is an area that should pay a certain amount of attention to, as it has been a support a couple of times, despite the fact that we did pull back just below there. So, I mean, this has been a supportive a couple of times, despite we did pull back, but a breakdown below the most recent low could open a massive selling signal, with the market looking towards the $20 level. On the other hand, silver was to break above the 50-day EMA, then it is very likely that we could go looking for the $25 level. I mean, look how crazy that is. We could be talking about $19 silver or back up to $25, $26 silver. And it's all just these psychological numbers. Now, I did make a video a couple days ago, and it was talking about how silver stackers aren't even phased by the price decline. We can even pull this chart up, because usually, let's do like the 6 month. You see like the waterfall effect drops, panic sells, plateaus, drops, panic sells, but that's still a gradual decline. People aren't panic selling. People are still holding. Stackers are still holding, and I even showed a video showing the numbers, showing the actual numbers. Silver stackers are still buying, and they aren't letting go of their silver because they see that silver at $22 is definitely not worth selling, and they're even buying more of it. So, I mean, that just goes to show that silver stackers are coming in stronger than ever. We don't have weak hands. People are understanding the dollar. People are understanding silver's true value, and that has probably a lot to do with Wall Street silver as well. So, now let's look at this level. So here we go. So both of these could offer a certain amount of resistance. So it is likely that we would see selling pressure there. And if we were to break through both of those levels, then it is likely that we would see silver rally for a longer term move. I do believe that there's a lot of choppy behavior ahead, and quite frankly, you should pay close attention to the US dollar index because it does have a major negative correlation to this market. And yes, the dollar index in silver prices is a direct negative correlation. Dollar index high, gold and silver low. So we have to pay attention to the dollar index. We have to pay attention to the FOMC meetings, Federal Chairman Jerome Powell. You know what he's saying. We have to pay attention to China. We have to pay attention to a lot of different things. And all of these things are going to be pushing and pulling silver this way and that way. But that's all irrelevant. Because if you're not planning on selling for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, then why in the world would any of that matter? It doesn't matter. The only reason that would matter is if you're looking to buy and find the right entry point. But regardless, if you buy silver at $23 or $25, that's pennies to the dollar when you think about how valuable silver really is worth. If $25 is too expensive, you're waiting for it to go to $24.50, then you're looking at it from the wrong perspective. Because when we're talking about $100 silver, that's still minimalizing the extent, the true value of silver. Because $100 silver, it is nothing, because when you think about how worthless $100 is and how valuable an ounce of silver is, then that kind of puts in perspective that $100 silver is nothing. $500 silver, oh, that's crazy. $500 silver is crazy. But if you think about it, in 20 years, $500 will have around the purchasing power of maybe $100 today. So that $500 silver that we're talking about in a decade or a couple decades won't even have the same type of pull as it does today. So actually, when you're investing in the silver, you're putting your money in a time capsule while the dollar's burning. So even as it costs more, just like gallon of gas costs more, a pack of cigarettes costs more, the price is costing more, but the purchasing power is lowering. So that's why silver is literally putting your money in a time capsule. Literally. A Walking Liberty $0.50 could get you a gallon of gas back in the day. That same Walking Liberty $0.50 could get you a gallon of gas today. If I was in the gas station and just bought that gallon of gas with that Walking Liberty, and I went into a time vault, and all I had in my pocket today was that same Walking Liberty, I could still get a gallon of gas. No other money, nothing. You want to know how? Back in the day, the 50 cents, that Walking Liberty that has 50 cents of silver in it, you know, that give me a gallon of gas. 50 cents was a gallon of gas back in the day. Nowadays, I could take that Walking Liberty to my local coin shop, sell it for $10, and go get a gallon of gas. That one coin could get me a gallon of gas back in the day and still today. That is how silver is timeless. Back in the day, it was the face value. Nowadays, it's the metal inside of it. No matter who says that 1 ounce coin is worth what is irrelevant, because the value of the coin is the metal inside of it, not the price tag attached to it. And with that said, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you enjoyed this video, if you thought it was educational, informational, at least entertaining, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to hit that like button. Please make sure to leave a nice comment. Please help the YouTube algorithm gods promote this video, push this video, share this video. Please. Because I haven't posted in a while and my videos aren't going to get many views. And this would really help out. If you want to check out GSX, Gold Secured Currency, is definitely one of the biggest projects that I see potential in. The coins are 4 pennies. Use the link in the description. I'm really excited about it, heavily invested. They have a lot of projects. They're not just mining gold. They're going into copper, nickel, tantalum. They have all different types of projects. I mean, it's insane. Company is seriously insane. I really think that you guys, and it's backed by physical gold as well, which also represents the channel. It's not like it's just some random crypto. So yeah, GSX, definitely recommend checking it out. Links in the description. So yeah, link to these 2 articles will be in the description. Remember, there's also this video from Phil Carr if you want to watch it as well. Thanks for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.